Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have a really fun episode. We're going to be reviewing Nightwing 97. Super awesome issue right there. Now, before we get dived into that, I do want to let you guys know about the 500 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Silver Cerberus #1. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel. We're super close to hitting it, so yeah, I'll be giving the book away pretty soon, I imagine. And as always, we'll put a video up to notify the winner. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get dived into Nightwing 97. Now, as usual, I want to let you guys know we're going to be going heavy into spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled for Nightwing 97, that's your warning. Next, we always got to shout out the creative team, because without the creative team, we wouldn't have a comic book, right, guys? So on writing duties for Nightwing 97, we have the usual Tom Taylor. And again, for art, we have Bruno Redondo, as usual, doing amazing work here. We have on pencils, Geraldo Borges. Inks is Caio Felipe. And colors by Adriano Lucas. And letters done by Wes Abbott. Alright, so let's get started into it, right? Now, in the beginning, we see that Maroni, he's been captured by the police, right, guys? And he pretty much thinks, like, I'm going to get away with this because Blockbuster owns the town. They reveal to him Blockbuster's dead. Big spoilers there, where we get a switch to Nightwing talking with the current mayor, the new mayor, and they kind of talk about how Heartless did know who Dick Grayson was, so he kind of dodged a bullet. Dick Grayson isn't particularly impressed with that. He's actually a little bit upset, because he says if justice isn't done, someone else will think they can fill the void. And this issue is called Power Vacuum Issue 1, or Part 1. Um, and so then we go back to Maroni, and Maroni is informed by the police that, Blockbuster's dead. There's nothing that can save you except ratting everybody out, because this police station's crooked, and as soon as the criminals find out that the criminals that are working as policemen find out that you basically did a lot of people dirty, a lot of crime lords dirty, you're definitely gonna not be alive for long without our protection. So he agrees to ratting out as many people as he can, apparently. And long story short, basically, Nightwing is like, oh crap, because they got to move him out of there. The mayor comes in and she's like, I'm gonna get you out of here with my people, because the Bloodhaven Police Department is just completely corrupt, right? So they're getting him out of there, and Nightwing's following him. There is a little bit going on between Nightwing and Oracle, where she's a bit upset that they can't just seem to ever have a day off, and he agrees, but such is life. They have to go save the day, and unfortunately, the guy they're saving is I do like this line here. He's uh yeah, it's over here. Bloodhaven to Gotham, the right traffic. Yeah, so they maybe cover that in another page here. It's kind of back and forth, right? Now there's some awesome artwork here though, coming up on this part, where there's basically like this car chase, and they start chasing the armored vehicle, and they come in with a giant big old semi trailer and flip the armored van that's carrying Maroni to hopeful safety, right? So they get busted out of there, and they're kind of like behind the van, and people are shooting at them from all kinds of directions. Really awesome art here, honestly. And in comes Nightwing and Oracle to save the day because obviously they were kind of watching over this situation, and they start taking out all the bad guys. Unfortunately, in the melee, some of the mayor's people actually turn on her and start trying to kill Maroni too, so they have to be diffused, right? And and so this is another one of the great parts is the mayor's like, I'll be fine. They only want Maroney. Keep him hidden. We'll meet on Monday. And Maroney's like, what? I'm not going with these people. Um, ah! As the Nightwing just throws him over his shoulder and sits him on the back of his motorbike, and him and Batgirl go jumping off this road here on their bikes in this super awesome half-page panel right here by Bruno. And then you know, they go running into the forest. I'll read a little bit here. So it's like it says, Gotham Woods lies on the outskirts of the city. The forest stretches for miles. Too many people have walked into these woods and never walked out again, which makes it a great place to hide and a better place to hunt. As we see Nightwing come jumping, swooping in on some of the guys that were following him, using the forest as a kind of an advantage, right? And the fact that it's nighttime. After he, knocks a couple of the guys out and feels like no one's trailing them, then he says, Batman has 3 of these safe house bunkers in this forest. It could be more. He's not exactly open with his secrets. I assume these mostly exist in case Bruce ever wants to brood remotely. But it's a good place to stash a wanted crime lord. And so they get inside here. He ends up knocking the guy out with some tranquilizer dart that's in his baton. So that guy passes out because he just doesn't like Maroni, right? So he doesn't want to deal with him. And then him and Oracle actually get a night kind of just hanging out together because apparently they're trying to hide this guy for 3 days, and so she's like, "Oh, that's cool," and you know that goes on, and then but the next morning, here's the ending, like spoiler here. Um, the next morning, there's a taxi outside, um, and Oracle's like, "There's a taxi outside, all right." And she says, "I don't understand how. I mean, there are no roads." And inside, a person says, "Hey, Nightwing." And Nightwing starts walking towards the taxi and he goes, "What the?" And a guy leans out the window that, yeah, I'm going to show you guys the panel so you can see here. This says, "My name is Rick Grayson. Come with me." I Yeah, let me know in the comments down below if he's ever shown up before, if you know who that is. Or he says, "I need you to get in the cab." And it says, "Next, this night might get even weirder." So, I don't know. Dick Grayson has a brother, guys. Rick Grayson. Some you know some unknown brother that we didn't actually know about yet until this. Or like I said, let me know in the comments if he's ever shown up before. I've never heard of him. Um, so yeah, I'm as usual. I'm totally on board with this Nightwing run. It's always really fun. Um, he's every time he kind of closes off a chapter and finishes off some of the what's been going on with the story, right? There's always new intriguing plot elements that you're curious about, like uh, yeah, I obviously am definitely curious on this issue. Who's Nightwing has a brother that's still alive? Like, I thought all his family died tragically, way back when in the original, he's the first Robin. So didn't his family die horribly falling in a trapeze accident, something like that. All right, guys. That Nightwing 97 gets a thumbs up because I'm on board. I want to see who his brother that looks like he's from Fast and the Furious is, and what kind of adventure. Yeah, man, the artwork always has me too. The artwork's just it's always a joy to look at. Um, all right, that's what I have today, guys. I super enjoyed this issue. The art's great. The writing is really good. I definitely got to give it a recommend. And guys, we're getting close to issue 100. Only three more issues, and yeah, I feel like that's quite an accomplishment for Nightwing to have been running this long, right? All right, guys, that's what I have today. Remember, if you do like this kind of content, help enter yourself to win. We are about to give the book away soon when we hit 500 subscribers. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow and have a great day.